What's going on, everybody? It's Kevin Cox again with another dope black drop. I come to you bringing ridiculousness. I come to you bringing something that makes no rational sense. And this is from another one of our usual suspects. So I'm on rightwingwatch.com, and there is some coverage of a tweet from Scott Adams. Today he had the honor of meeting the president, blah, blah, blah. So Scott Adams, you may remember him as the artist that draws Dilbert. Never really was a fan of Dilbert. Didn't think it was all that funny. But hey, he made a lot of money off of it, and salute to him, everything he's got going on, financially and whatnot in his endeavors. As an aspiring comic artist, I can take my hat off to that. But this guy's also an idiot when it comes to interpreting good communication skills. So he was storied as saying that Trump was a master influencer / communicator. I wholeheartedly disagree. But that was 4 years ago or 3 years ago. Now he's been saying that not only does he believe that whoever is running against number 45 is in trouble, but also he sees quote unquote satanic coincidences in Joe Biden's campaign. Now, just on its face, that is laughable. I find that completely idiotic. It's completely ridiculous. It is worthy of ridicule. But here's the quote. Quote, Joe Biden is in favor of what he said, bringing the light to the darkness. Adams said, quote, what is happening as he's speaking? As he's speaking and saying, bringing the light to the darkness, cities are actually on fire. California's on fire. So Right Wing Watch immediately fact-checked him. Biden's actual quote was, the current president has cloaked America in darkness for much too long. Too much anger, too much fear, too much division. Here and now, I give you my word. If you entrust me with the presidency, I will draw on the best of us, not the worst. I will be an ally of the light and not of the darkness. What kind of idiocy are we dealing with? I feel like this is a next level. I don't know how to describe it. It's next level because he's not in touch with reality. He doesn't know that he has a bias towards President Trump. You're just a conservative. You're just a Trump supporter. That's all it comes down to. Don't try to bring everything else into it. Don't say he's a master of this or he's really qualified that. Just say you like his racist and white supremacist policies. Just say that. Or don't say it and say you like his tax cuts. Say you don't care if poor people have a decent enough minimum wage, or if cost of living is within their reach, or if education is attainable, or if healthcare is affordable. Just say you don't care about that stuff, or that Donald Trump has a better plan, which he doesn't. He actually doesn't have a plan. So if you were to just investigate into that a little bit further and realize you couldn't actually prove your point, then I guess that would make sense that you're at the point where you say he's just a master communicator, which is wrong, but you might think so because he communicates your values, okay? I have a problem with saying he's a master communicator because he does not communicate my values. He says things that are the exact opposite of my values. As the president has been known as saying, the things you're hearing and saying are not really what's going on. So when you're hearing people say that Donald Trump is a master communicator, that's not what's really going on. He's just an old, rich white man who hates brown and black people and does not care about anyone else having economic opportunities because he thinks it would take away from the upper class and doesn't really want to hear much else about it. So vote for me, give me your money, and even if it's for the troops, I'm not going to give it to them either. The We Build the Wall charitable foundation, quote unquote charitable foundation, which was actually just funneling money to Goldman Sachs, Steve Bannon, and his ilk. Master communicator just hangs out with a bunch of criminals and fraudsters and money embezzlers. I'm sorry, that's not my kind of communication. Master communicator that lies to you on a daily basis, goes against public education, and only way he'll naturalize a citizen is if he can do it in front of a 4K camera and with a microphone in front of him and make a political stunt out of it. Well, you think Obama didn't naturalize any citizens? Get out of here. Don't ban them in the first place, then you don't have to get on TV when you naturalize them. Don't expand the prison industrial complex, and then you don't have to try to make political clout out of pardoning a few criminals. out of a few convicts. I'm sorry, I don't want to say criminals, because we never know. We never know. We can't really trust this justice system, but I definitely don't trust these political stunts being made out of these incidences where it seems like the administration may have a heart or a brain. I'm sorry. They built the shaky ground upon which these things were built. So when everything goes wrong and then you fix one thing, I'm not patting you on the back. You shouldn't have screwed it up in the first place. Number 45, get it together. Joe Biden, I'm not going to do a backflip if you win the presidency, but I sure as hell don't see any satanic references going on in your campaign. That's it for today. DPT out.